Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and today is round 4 of Calico reliability. If you have not been previously watching, round 1 was great, round 2 was great, round 3 the gun started malfunctioning. So, a couple things I want to point out really quickly. First off, I bought this with my own money, with no connection to Calico whatsoever. However, Calico found out about the videos, and like 2 days after the last one posted, where it started malfunctioning, I got an email from Calico that said some handy things like, hey, one of our engineers was watching your video closely and he thinks it didn't sound quite strong enough when it was dry fired, and he thinks you may have a weak striker spring. So they went ahead and sent me a new striker spring, and lo and behold, when I compared it to the one that was in the gun when I got it, yeah, the new one's like 3/8 of an inch longer. So the old striker spring definitely had taken a little bit of a set, which could contribute to the problems that I had in the last video. Namely, the gun was failing to fire. So it would chamber around. It wasn't a feed malfunction. It was a failure to fire both times. And I didn't actually notice that both times when I was doing it last time. Anyway, so I have cleaned the gun now, and it was in fact filthy inside. All right, so I pulled the Calico apart, and it is, in fact, completely filthy inside. There's the bolt assembly, and then the receiver itself is pretty well caked up with carbon there. So we'll go ahead and we'll clean that up and see if that improves it. Yeah, just really nasty in there. So we cleaned that out. New striker spring in it. One of the other interesting things that Calico told me, because I ended up chatting with one of their engineers on the phone, is that the 23 cranks on the 100-round magazine, that is a maximum. And it actually tends to work a little better with a little bit fewer, like 18 to 20 cranks. Probably don't want to go lower than 18, but what they told me was magazines getting dirty isn't really an issue, which I can understand. Nothing's actually putting gunk into the magazine. But don't go over 23, and you don't even necessarily need to go to 23. Every crank above about 20 is adding a substantial amount of friction to the whole mechanism. So I never had feeding problems with this, but we're going to go ahead and do 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I will not be like the one guy that someone mentioned who put 23 cranks on it every time he loaded a round into the magazine. That is definitely not the appropriate way to load this, and that immediately destroys your magazine spring with 2,300 cranks. So, also, this ammo is getting expensive. Like, fortunately, I bought this ammo prior to the pandemic shortages. But, yeah, these 100-round mags are pricey now. Anyway, let's see if we can go through another 100 rounds now that we've got a new striker spring and a clean gun. That's not good. I got to like 12. So there is a cartridge, a live cartridge in the chamber, but it failed to cycle. Oh, this is not good. Another live one. Got a little tiny dimple. In fact, we've got little tiny dimples on both of those primers. All right, something is clearly not going well here, because that is now 4 failures to fire in the first 20 rounds. Pop the magazine off. That is clear. All right, so we're getting a lot of light strikes, and I'm not sure why. All right, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I will tell you my plan is, or was, to enter the Arizona State PCC Championships with this gun at the end of this month. And so I'm going to need to make sure I can actually get it running. I was kind of expecting that the cleaning and the new striker spring would clear all the issues right up, but we'll have to see what happens.